Can you believe that something as tiny as sesame, chia, or flax seeds, the kind you sprinkle on toast or forget in a kitchen drawer, could actually be the key to keeping your knees from degenerating, easing pain, and helping you walk with more comfort? It may sound too simple, too natural to be real. But if you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond and you've ever woken up with stiff legs, moved like you were made of stone, or had to give up walking for pleasure because of nagging knee pain, this might be one of the most important things you hear today. No, this is not a miracle. It's nutritional science, grounded in the experience of thousands of patients I've worked with, and it could change your life, starting from just one tiny habit a day. Hello there. I'm Dr. Gonski V, with over 20 years of experience caring for older adults, helping them manage joint health, heart disease, diabetes, and even what may seem like minor issues such as backaches or aching knees. I've met hundreds of patients who came in because of joint pain, not just looking for pills, but searching for real solutions to move better, live happier, and pick up their grandkids without wincing. And today, I want to share a few stories with you, starting with something as small as a seed. I used to be the fastest one climbing the church stairs. Now 5 steps leave me aching, shared Mr. John, 74, from Iowa, as he entered the clinic leaning on a wooden cane. He hadn't been injured. Nothing was broken. But something was silently eating away at him. Knee osteoarthritis, low, persistent, and unrelenting. An MRI revealed that the cartilage between his femur and tibia had thinned, nearly vanishing on the inner side. Every movement became a minor collision between two bones, which meant pain first, dull and throbbing, then sharp as needles. A joint isn't just a hinge. It's a living system with synovial membranes, elastic cartilage, and joint fluid. Around the age of 60, enzymes that break down collagen start ramping up. Low-grade chronic inflammation sets in. And the cartilage, like the sole of a shoe, starts wearing out unless it gets proper nourishment. That's where an extraordinary fatty acid comes in. ALA, or alpha, linolenic acid, found in flaxseeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. These plant-based sources of omega-3 can reduce inflammation, protect the joint lining, and help prevent collagen breakdown like anti-rust oil for a creaky door. Mr. John didn't want to rely on painkillers forever. After a consultation, he began a new daily habit. 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed, about 2.4 GALA, 1 teaspoon of chia seeds soaked in water, 3-4 walnuts, combined with a low-sugar diet, plenty of greens, and physiotherapy 3 times a week. 3 months later, he hadn't thrown away his cane, but he had tucked it into the corner of the room. Most importantly, he said, "I feel like I can hope again. I was just painting for 2 hours and then couldn't stand back up," said Mrs. Linda, 68, from Santa Fe, New Mexico, with a sheepish and worried glance. Her artwork was as gentle as an autumn breeze, but her back was anything but. That morning, after finishing a painting, she couldn't bend down to pick up her brush. Her spine felt frozen, the lower joints immobile. Her husband had to help her up, and she spent the rest of the day lying down. This isn't rare. After 60, spinal discs lose hydration and elasticity, making the spine more prone to inflammation and stiffness. Even small movements can irritate nearby nerves, causing low back pain, leg numbness, or even loss of ability to bend. But here's something fascinating. Recent studies highlight the power of black sesame seeds, often used in pastries, yet packed with sesamin and sesamolentu, powerful lignans that fight inflammation, oxidative stress, and even improve bone density naturally. A 2013 study in the Iranian Journal of Medical Sciences showed that patients with knee arthritis who consumed 40 g of sesame seeds daily for 2 months had significantly reduced pain and improved joint function on par with those taking diclofenac, but without the stomach or liver side effects. In short, sesame isn't just a seasoning, it's natural medicine with real-world effects. After screening for serious issues via MRI, Linda chose to adjust her diet before trying strong pain meds. Her daily morning habit: 1 tablespoon of lightly toasted black sesame mixed with raw honey, eaten before breakfast or sprinkled over oatmeal, combined with 15-minute walks and gentle spinal stretches every morning. 2 months later, not only could she paint longer, she even rejoined her senior yoga class after a 5-year break. Then there's Mr. Peter, 76, from Oregon, taking off his coat one-handed. I feel like an old door. Every time I lift my arm, it creaks. His right armance, his power tool for rowing and repair snow, couldn't rise above shoulder height without sharp pain. Tasks like putting on a jacket or flipping an egg pan had become hurdles. Classic signs of shoulder impingement syndrome, where rotator cuff tendons become inflamed, degenerate, or micro-tear, limiting movement and causing audible joint cracking. A frequently overlooked factor in shoulder recovery? Deficiency in vitamin E and magnesium, both essential to tendon flexibility and inflammation control. Enter sunflower seeds, often dismissed as a snack, yet among the richest natural sources of vitamin E, 7 milligrams per 28 g, or about 50% of daily needs. They also supply magnesium-relaxing muscles, easing stiffness, and calming joint spasms. After little success with therapy, Peter began 1-2 tablespoons of unsalted, lightly roasted sunflower seeds daily in salad or oatmeal. Using a shoulder pillow to sleep in correct posture. Daily pendulum arm swings to relax the shoulder joint. 6 weeks later, he could reach a high shelf without hearing that familiar creak of an unlubricated hinge. Mrs. Grace, 82, from Tampa, Florida, told her story with a trembling voice. Just one little step. I thought I'd never get up again. She hadn't fallen, but almost. One misstep out of the bathtub, and her ankle gave way like a noodle. She lost her balance, slammed her hip on the porcelain, and collapsed onto the floor. There were no fractures, but doctors found extremely low bone density and weakened ligaments around the ankle. She was silently suffering from what's called joint laxity gradual, weakening of the structures that hold joints stable. In your 70s and beyond, the entire musculoskeletal system declines. Collagen dwindles. In postmenopausal women, estrogen drops steeply, tipping the balance toward more bone breakdown than rebuilding. The result? Fragile bones, weak ligaments, and unstable ankles, the weakest link that leads to dangerous falls. Falls in seniors aren't just physical events. They can lead to death within 6 months due to hip fractures, infections, lung problems, or depression. Pumpkin seeds, also called pepitas, are top sources of zinc and phosphorus, crucial minerals for bone strength and ligament support. They also contain tryptophan, a serotonin precursor that improves sleep and mood, key for preventing accidents linked to sleep deprivation or poor balance. Her new evening routine: 1 tablespoon of unsalted roasted pumpkin seeds, paired with a calcium-rich drink, almond or soy milk. Daily balance exercises using a chair, 20 minutes. After 8 weeks, she walked more confidently, no longer felt wobbly at the ankle, and even said, "I don't dream about falling anymore, doctor." Osteoarthritis, pain plus chronic insomnia. This is a double storm of aging, disrupting the body's natural recovery cycle. At night, the body releases growth hormone and melatonin to heal tissues, reduce inflammation, and rebuild cartilage. But lack of sleep disrupts this repair, and joint pain makes sleep worse, creating a dangerous biological loop. Surprisingly, pistachios are one of the few plant-based sources of natural melatonin, a sleep-regulating hormone. They're also rich in vitamin B6, which helps produce serotonin, a melatonin precursor. Plus, they're loaded with potassium and magnesium-relaxing muscles, easing nerve tension and improving sleep quality while reducing arthritis pain. A 2020 study in Nutrition Journal found that just 2 servings of pistachios daily improve deep sleep in seniors with chronic insomnia, especially those over 65. Try this. 5-7 unsalted pistachios 1 hour before bedtime. Avoid tea, coffee after 4 p.m. Limit sugar. Add 10 minutes of warm foot soaking before sleep. After 3 weeks, seniors reported 5-6 hours of uninterrupted deep sleep. Most importantly, knee pain no longer woke them at night, and mornings felt lighter. Did you know? Osteoarthritis isn't just no cartilage equals pain. It's a slow inflammatory process and oxidative stress that destroy joints from the inside. Tiny seeds are packed with natural polyphenol antioxidants that reduce inflammation, protect cartilage, and slow joint degeneration. Walnuts contain elagitannins, which convert in the gut to urolithin enzyme that inhibits collagen breakdown in cartilage. Hazelnuts are rich in quercetina, well-known anti-inflammatory that eases joint swelling. Macadamia nuts contain flavonoids great for heart health and for energizing cartilage cells to resist degeneration. Rotate these seeds 2-3 times a week. Don't overdo it. Just one small spoonful a day can help your joints last the whole year. But here's a caution. You might eat seeds regularly. You might even choose the right ones, in the right amounts. But if you sit still all day, your joints will still deteriorate. Why? Because even the best nutrients need movement to reach the joints. Gentle motion improves circulation, joint lubrication, and the delivery of omega-3s, magnesium, and protein, where healing is needed. Start small. 15 minutes of slow walking each morning. 10 gentle sit-to-stands using a sturdy chair. Light knee hugs, ankle circles, and arm raises 5 minutes before bedtime. 1 spoonful of seeds every morning plus 15 minutes of gentle movement may be the simplest way to keep your joints healthy into your 90s. Many believe seeds are healthy, but used the wrong way they can backfire. Common mistakes to avoid. 1. Eating raw, whole seeds. Example: flax seeds must be ground to absorb omega-3. Whole seeds pass through undigested. 2. Using salted or sugar-coated seeds. Tasty Bud added salt, sugar, and oils worsen inflammation, raise blood pressure, and negate all the benefits. 3. Replacing meals with too many seeds. Seeds are nutrient-dense but lack complete proteins, B, vitamins, or iron. Overeating them can lead to weight gain, especially harmful for knees. 4. Not drinking enough water with high-fiber seeds. Can lead to bloating, constipation, and poor absorption, especially in older adults. 5. Not consulting your doctor while on medication. Seeds like flax, sesame, and hemp may enhance blood thinners or reduce thyroid drug absorption. Remember, natural doesn't mean 100% safe. Every body is different. Be extra cautious if you have chronic conditions. Pain isn't always physical. It's emotional due to loneliness, isolation, and lack of social connection. The more discouraged you feel, the less you move, muscles weaken, joints loosen. Anxiety raises cortisol, speeding up collagen loss in joints. So, join a senior club, walking group, or yoga class. Even a phone call, text with a grandchild, or shared breakfast can brighten your mood. And did you know? Seeds like pistachios, walnuts, and sunflower are rich in tryptophan, which helps make serotonin a calming, feel-good chemical that improves sleep and eases joint pain. You don't need miracle pills. You don't need expensive superfoods. You just need 1 spoonful of the right seed at the right time, a little movement each morning, a mindset that says, my body can still improve even at 70, 80, or 90. Respect your seeds like you respect your medicine. Pick one you enjoy and use it regularly. Share this message with your friends. Please leave a comment, not to engage, but so that someone like you, somewhere, can also start making a change today. If you found this video helpful, 1. Comment with the seed you're using or planning to try. Your comment might help someone else live better. 2. Share this video with your family, friends, or senior community. 3. And finally, click subscribe for more friendly science-based tips to help you live healthier and happier every day. I'm your doctor, dedicated to senior care. Thank you for staying with me until the end. Wishing you lightness in your body, strength in your spirit, and knees that no longer hold you back. See you in the next video.